Hello and welcome back here on Likandoo TV, and today I'm gonna show you how to play memes in OBS with a single button press in the Stream Deck. So something like this, for example.
Bye.
This will work with videos, with audio files, or even with green screen videos or GIF animations like this one here. And this is actually also the example that we're using for today, the John Travolta confused meme. So what I'm starting with, I'm deleting everything in OBS which is related to that meme. You don't have to do that because now we are actually starting. We want to first go in OBS and add a new source. And this is a media source that we are using because this is a video. So if you want to add videos, you do add media source. If you want to use a GIF animation, you use add image. And it works exactly the same. In our case, we want to use a media source and we just use it, name it whatever we want. And we browse to the folder where this meme lies at. In our case, it's this MP4 right here. And we want to checkmark loop here and also make sure that hide source when playback ends is activated. Because we checkmarked loop, it will now loop forever, and that's good for you because you can set it wherever on the screen you want and resize it, and it won't get hidden after playing once, basically. I won't resize it because in the corner up there it's just fine. The next thing is we go to right-click on the source, filter, on effects, we do color key. And then green is already selected, so we just have to use the sliders until we are happy with the results. You can play around a little bit here. In our case, we don't have to do it perfectly. The next thing is we can go back to properties and uncheck loop now, so that it actually only gets played once when we press that button on the Stream Deck. So now it's hidden, and we also want to make it invisible here in sources. That's the first step in OBS. Now we are going into the Stream Deck. And there's basically now two solutions to this problem. And the first one that I'm gonna show you only works if you have a single scene in OBS. If you have several scenes where you want to use this meme, you want to use the second solution. The first one is way easier, but it only works on one scene. For this one, we go in OBS here, use source. We select the scene where the meme is on, in our case webcam only. We select the meme, in our case conf. We can also double click here on the icon and select whatever icon we want. I recommend a square picture and one which is very describing, like this one. And now that's already everything that we have to do. Now we just press the button right here and it just works. It hides and unhides just the way we want it, basically. But the problem with this one right here is that it will only work on webcam only now. So if we want to use it on a different scene, we have to add another John Travolta button, and you don't want to have several John Travolta buttons, in my opinion. You want to have one button for this meme on all scenes, basically. And there might be at some point an option under scenes or somewhere here where you can make it that it works on all scenes. Right now, this is not possible. So we're gonna delete it again, and we're actually gonna use hotkey. And we do the same thing. We add a icon so that it's a little bit describing. And basically what this thing is doing, when we press this button right here, it will trigger a virtual hotkey on our keyboard. The one that we press right here. In my case, I go in here in hotkey and I do Alt and minus. So Alt, if I press Alt and minus at the same time, or if I press this button right here, Alt and minus gets triggered, basically. And now we just have to go in OBS and set this hotkey for the source. And we're gonna do this with going on File, then Settings, then go to the hotkey section. And here you can set hotkeys for literally everything in OBS. So we scroll down to webcam only, that's where conf is lying on. And we do also Alt and minus here for show conf, and Alt and minus also for hide conf, and it will work out depending on which state it is. Right now it's hidden, and if we now press this button, it will actually show the meme here in OBS. And it will just show it once and it will hide it again. There's one little problem with it. It will hide it, but it will still have this eye icon here. And this means if we press it again, it will not work because now it will actually just hide it. So we have to press it again, basically. This is a little problem in OBS. I think this might be fixed at some point as well. I just recommend you to just press the button again real quick after it has played on your stream, and make sure while you're streaming that all your memes are disabled. So if you press that button, regardless which one,
bye.
It will just get pressed. But if it doesn't work, you just press it again, basically, and it will work. And the cool thing is, now we can do this for every scene, and we can use the same button. For ease of use, I just duplicate this scene right here so that we have webcam only 2. So now we have webcam only 2, and there is also conf here already. But for every scene, we have to go to the settings real quick, to hotkeys, and also add the same hotkeys for webcam only 2, show conf, alt and minus, hide conf, alt and minus. And now I can show you, we go back to webcam only, the normal one. I press the button and it works. And if I now go to webcam only 2, I press the same button and it works as well. So you can have this as on an unlimited amount of scenes, and that's probably what most of the streamers want to use. If you only have one scene, you can use the simple solution with OBS source. If you have several scenes, which most of you will have, then just use the hotkey one, and that will just work as fine. And I hope you like this tutorial. There will be more things. I will show you different tutorials, how to get the most out of your Stream Deck. And if you liked it, leave me a subscribe and a like on the video, and then we see you on the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.